well. It's nice. I know it can be tricky at sometimes, especially at this time of the year, right? What do you think right now is your most challenging aspect of teaching math?
The numbers in my class for sure, especially the hour that you're going to come observe. There's 30, and it's the end of the day, so just the logistics of that makes it difficult. And by this time, a lot of the kids, you have to kind of convince them that they need math, especially the skills that they feel like they should just be able to use on a calculator. So that's a little difficult on a daily basis to convince them that they're going to need these skills.
On the flip side, what do you really enjoy about teaching math?
That it's very logical, and there's one answer, and you can't negotiate that. You can get to it in lots of different ways, but the answer is the answer. And I do like showing them how they're going to be able to use this in later experiences beyond high school and college and things like that. So
it's good.
Try to do
That's
it
true.
that way.
On the last thing that we need to discuss today is when I come to observe you, what is something that you would like me to look for? Is there something that you think maybe you need to work on or want to improve on, anything like that?
I do need to work on the kids that I call on, because there's just a few that feel really confident in that hour, and I let those kids kind of run that class. So I'm trying to do a better job of figuring out ways to incorporate the other kids, but not make it a stressful situation. So
that is a hard one.
So if you would watch for that, and give me any suggestions you have.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Good. I enjoyed watching that aspect of the lesson. One of the things I really enjoyed was the idea that you were randomly calling on students, but it wasn't necessarily intrusive. They could had a way out if they didn't know. That was good. Really a good strategy to use. You called on a different student, and then they had the opportunity to dial a friend, answer back and forth. So that was really enjoyable to see those kids being able, maybe they don't know the answer, but they also have a way to get the answer. Did you think the lesson went well?
Yeah, I did. And I do try to use that strategy a lot. Plus, I motivate with candy sometimes too. If candy questions, you get a lot more participation that way.
Oh, I didn't get to see that yesterday. That's probably a good idea. Something you could use in all curriculum areas.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. The only thing I would say in long term is obviously that strategy you used yesterday was really great. However, it's not really realistic. You could do that every day. Is there something that maybe you think that maybe the kids could be more responsible to put placed on them in order to be held accountable of responding more in class?
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I mean, with that being such a big class too, I mean, I tend to lose track of who I've called on. You just wait for the kids to raise their hand, but that's a good suggestion. I'll have to look into that and see. Kids might have good ideas, or look into what some other coworkers do.
Yeah, that's good. I like that you had a very involved class yesterday. It was nice to watch. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.